Okay. So once you cut the outside of your shape, you're going to be ready to cut on the inside. So I have all those holes. I'm going to take my hole punch tool. Okay. Can't see, my glasses are fogging up. And I'm going to punch a hole into the middle of my negative spaces. Do not put it right up against the edge. Put it like in the middle of the hole. Okay. And you're going to do this for all of the holes. Now, if I had actually cut this out, this would probably be easier. But, okay, but you're going to, while you have the hole punch, make sure you get all the holes, as many as you can get. If you have a hole that you can't reach with the plier, with the hole punch, leave it for now. Okay, do the holes you can do. Okay, and then when you're ready to cut those out, I'm going to get the Dremel out, and I'll just like drill little holes for you to get into toward the middle. It's just easier that way. But get to the holes that you can actually get to. So now you guys can see that I have these nice holes in my piece. What I need to do is I'm going to put my saw. What's the best way to do this? Probably this way. I have to put my saw into the hole. Okay? When you're putting it in, you need to make sure that it's facing up, the design, so when you're cutting, you can actually see what you're doing. So I'm going to undo my saw blade. I have it attached to the top. I'm going to undo the bottom. I'm going to feed it through one of my holes. Okay, feeding it through one of the holes. And then I'm going to like hold it with my one hand. I'm going to push, and then I'm going to tighten it. And it should still ping a high-pitched noise that it should still, okay? But you really have to kind of make sure that you're pushing and it's tight. And now, okay, I'm ready to go. So you see my design is on the top and my saw blade is in there, okay? And now I'm going to be ready to cut, okay? In addition, let's see, I'm going to cut this way, okay? In addition, while I have you guys here, a type of cut that we didn't really talk about was cutting a right angle or a corner. So since I have a corner right here, oh great, I'm trying to blow the dust away and I can't. Here we go. To cut a right angle, I have my right angle right here. To cut the right angle, here we go. To cut the right angle, you have to always have your saw blade moving. How many people have ever used a bandsaw, like on an actual in real life? Nobody? All right, never mind. Same idea. The saw blade has to keep moving. And as I'm cutting, I'm always moving the blade up and down. And then as I'm moving the blade up and down, I'm going to turn the metal. What's going to happen is as I'm cutting up and down, I'm slowly turning the metal in that corner. I'm chipping away at the metal in that corner to be able to turn my blade. Okay? So my blade has to always stay moving. So I'm in the corner. My blade is moving. And as you guys see, my blade is staying the same spot. My metal is turning. I'm not necessarily pushing forward. I'm just kind of keeping my blade going up and down. And I'm slowly turning. And now you see my blade is going in a different direction. And now I'm ready to cut. So that's how you do corners. You always have to stay moving. The blade always has to stay moving. And the metal is what turns. So here's another corner. I'm in my corner. My blade is going to go up and down. And as it moves, I'm slowly going to turn my metal. Slowly turning my metal. And now I'm ready to go. Okay? You always have to have your blade moving. If you don't, then it will crack and break. Okay? But that is the procedure for getting your holes and your negative spaces out. Okay? And once you get the hole, you just remove the blade from the this hole and go to the next thing. All right? Hole punches are in the back.